Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, and it's live stream number 8 now, managing Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. And the last season, I was managing Schalke 04 and doing quite well with them. But Vincent Kompany, he had the stewardship of Bayern Munich, but only managed to finish in 6th place, which obviously for a team of Bayern Munich's stature is not good enough. And they didn't get into the Champions League either. So Vincent Kompany was sacked, and they approached me, and I jumped at the chance to manage Bayern Munich, because in Football Manager, believe it or not, I've never managed a team of the calibre of Bayern Munich before. So yeah, I did jump at the chance, and this is my first season with them. We have already won the league with 3 league games to go. We've won the league. We are going to be in the final of the Europa League. There is a semi-final second leg still to play, but we're 5-0 up off the first leg. So I think that's a fairly done deal. And we do play in the DFB Pokal final, which is basically their version of the FA Cup final. And we play against Stuttgart in that one. So, yeah, all nicely filled in there. Let's jump into the game, and let's see where we are. So results have been okay. We did the Leverkusen game, although I've been doing a bit of rotating. So, and I think by that time we had won the league. But, yeah, as you can see there, DFB Pokal semi-final was against Freiburg, and we won that 1-0 in extra time. We are in the final of that competition now. And the first leg of the semi-final of the Europa League, FC Midtjylland at home, we had a 5-0 win. So I'm guessing we will be into the final of that one. And also, Everton are playing Ajax, and they're 5-1 up from the first leg. So I think it will be a final of the Europa League. It will be Everton of the Premier League versus... I nearly said Borussia again then, against Bayern Munich. Hiya Stevie, how are you doing? Hiya Trev. Are we all enjoying the weather? It's very nice, this, isn't it? Make the most of it, because this is probably our summer now. And then come next week, it'll probably start chucking it down and go freezing again. We have to make the most of the nice weather in this country, don't we? So, okay, we've got... an away game at Kaiserslautern next, and I'll probably heavily rotate for that one. I might even heavily rotate for the second leg of the semi-final of the Europa League as well, because we will have a final in here somewhere. The last game of the season at the moment is that DFB Pokal final against Stuttgart. I think the Europa League final. Well, I'm not sure actually. I was thinking the Champions League. Champions League always last game of the season, isn't it? So Europa League might be before then. Okay, I'm waffling a bit too much. Let's push this game on and see where we end up. So we will finish the season tonight. It's just whether we'll do a treble or not. We've already won the league, so let's just run through this. I don't think it matters too much about rest period. Right, let's jump in here. Yeah, I would imagine tonight might be a bit of a slim pickings for viewer numbers tonight, because a lot of people will be out having barbecues or down at the pub or whatever. This time of the year, it's a shame to be sat in, isn't it, when the weather's this nice. Right, let's just let's move through this now. Where we are. Magdeburg have fallen into Bundesliga 2. Noah Darvic, 26-year-old. Okay. We'll give him a scout, because, I mean, I was just having a quick look at the squad. Obviously, the usual suspects are all wanted. So, Elise's wanted, Musiala is wanted. Quite a lot of the players who I don't want to let go. But Szoboszlai and Martinelli, I would take offers for. Of course, those two players are not wanted by anybody. Weather's not great up. All right, okay then, Stevie. Maybe it's coming to you then. Who do you think takes the final relegation spot on Sunday? Spurs or West Ham? I think it'll be West Ham now, Trev. I think it's nailed on now, West Ham. But then, it's a situation that City could have been in if they hadn't waved the white flag. We could have been in that situation where, you're looking at one other result, as West Ham will be looking at the Spurs result, Spurs will be looking at the West Ham result. And if things go if results go the right way or the wrong way, depending which way you're looking at it, I mean, it could go either way, couldn't it? It's a very important game, that. There's no doubt about it. Very, very important game. But I think it will be West Ham that goes down now. So, and that's a great shame, because I do like the West Ham fans. They've got they're very vocal. They've got a great stadium there. And it's a great shame to see. They're an old established team, aren't they, West Ham? They've got a lot of history behind them. And it's a great shame to see teams like that dropping into the Championship. But I'm sure they'll be back. Right, okay, let's keep moving this on. Vitor, I think we've had a look at him, haven't we? Have we had a look at him? Player of the Month award, 21-year-old striker. 23 appearances, 12 goals, 6 assists. I mean, we have had him scouted. He's scouted as a B-, 2.5. I mean, I'm guessing he probably is going to end up as a 3-star player. I don't think we need to be too bothered about him. Okay, let's have a look. Right, so we have got important games coming up. And I do think that we are going to rotate quite heavily for this one. So we'll bring Szoboszlai in. We'll bring Martinelli in. And so it's Brown, isn't it, at fullback. Brown at fullback. We'll bring that Jacobs in, actually. Give him a little bit of game time. Palmer's injured, so that's not ideal. Right, who else can we bring in? Central defenders. We could bring Tape in. Let's bring Tape in and Leone. And then the other DM can be Mastoris. So I've virtually changed the whole team there, apart from Mora. Let's go with that. And see how that goes. I could instant result this. I mean, it doesn't really matter now, because more or less as soon as Stevie had mentioned, do you not want to see if you can go a whole season without getting beat? And that, I thought, oh, that's a good point. I won't instant result. I'll play the games. More or less as soon as I made that decision, we got beat. So we lost that anyway. But let's just, I mean, there's not that many games left to play, is there? Let's just, let's watch this game. And let's see where we go. Imagine being a Spurs fan this season where Arsenal finally lifted the trophy and Spurs could have got, it might still. Yeah, I know. Yeah, football, as we've said many times, football is a very strange game, isn't it? And a lot of the time, things tend to not work out the way that you would think that they would do. But, yeah, it's a strange one, that. Strange. So we don't need any injuries, but at the end of the day, there's only Mora playing, well, Mora and Chevalier out of the first team. So if anybody has joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am the Bayern Munich manager. And we've got 3 games of the season left. We have already won the Bundesliga with games to spare. But tonight we're playing for the DFB Pokal. We're in the final of that. We have got the second leg of the semi-final of the Europa League to play. Yes, we are in the Europa League. That's why Vincent Kompany got sacked, because he could only finish 6th last season, which for a club of Bayern Munich stature is obviously not good enough. So next season will be very interesting, because we will be in the Champions League next season. So it's up to me to put a team together that can actually compete in the Champions League. I think it's a good side, this. Very, very good side. But whether we're good enough to win in the Champions League, I don't know. Nice ball over the top. Szoboszlai cutting inside. He's going to hit that one back of the net. And that should... I still think West Ham have a good chance. Everton won't be easy for Spurs. No, it won't. It definitely won't. No. But it's one of those, isn't it? You know, it's like the City game against Bournemouth. We just waved the white flag at the beginning of that game, and I mean, it certainly wasn't helped by that stupid reporter leaking. I mean, it was all. I love my conspiracy theories. So I honestly feel like that that was done on purpose to throw the players off. Because Pep said today he didn't tell the players until, was it this morning or something like that. So nobody really knew, other than that, for that moronic journalist wanting to get himself a nice little headline. I mean, some of these journalists are so selfish. It's unreal. I have to be careful what I say about journalists, because otherwise I could land myself in a lot of trouble. But, you know, when you look at the phone hacking cases, that young girl that was murdered and the tampering with her phone, a lot. I'm not saying all of them. There are some good ones out there, but some of these journalists, like I say, I've got to be careful what I say. I'm picking my words carefully here. But you're spot on, Stevie. You should have played your B team. Yeah, probably. Hi, Jason. How are you doing? Scenario: West Ham are winning and Spurs are not last 10 minutes. Those players will crap themselves. Yeah, like the English selections, more leaks than Asda. I know, but there you go. It is what it is. Okay, so we're only 1-0 here with the what basically is the reserve team. Although Szoboszlai and Martinelli, I think they've got a value between the two of them about 250 million, I think. Not that I would ever get 180 million for Martinelli. If I tried to sell him, I'd probably look to get 25 million for him, knowing the way that Football Manager works. But there is a little bit of a prospect there of getting some money in, but whether the game will let me sell them. It would certainly let me sell Musiala and Elise. I know that for a fact, because they're wanted. So it would let me sell them. But Szoboszlai and Martinelli. But I could bring in a couple of younger, fitter players, couldn't I? Okay, let's go Delighted. Hector Fort is looking a little bit tired. Actually, Hector Fort, I should have brought tape in it. Right, okay. Who else have we got? Pavlovic, Diamande. You know what? I'm just going to put Eichhorn there. Doesn't matter, does it? I should really have put tape, but I wanted to put tape at centre back because Palmer is out injured at the moment. He would be my go-to. Him and Leone as backup centre backs. What annoyed me most about the awful selections, if I do an England game Tuesday in London with crap like Burns, Spence and Henderson. I mean, I've never managed international teams in Football Manager, Jason. So can you not do your own selection? You must be able to do your own selection, surely. It doesn't matter what Tuchel's selection is. You should be able to do your own selection, surely. Right, Brown's picked up an injury. I'm just going to play these through now till the final whistle. The World Cup's coded for real selections, I think. Is it really? Right, okay. I suppose that is the challenge, isn't it? Essentially, in that you've basically got to go with that selection and see how well you can do. Could be wrong, but I think the start date is June the 1st. Right? Okay. I mean, I thought you would have been able to just pick the players that you wanted. So is that just for the World Cup then? Because I mean, in previous Football Manager, like I say, I'm totally in the dark here because I've never done it before. But so if you took on the England manager's job, or any international team for that matter, and you were just playing international games, could you then select your own players? You must be able to, And then if you get to a European final or a finals or a World Cup finals, then you can then pick your own players. Is it just because this is a special thing they've coded for FM26 for the World Cup? Is that why? After World Cup, it's open season, I think. It's only the World Cup. Right, so you've just answered my question there, Jason. Right, fine, okay. Yep, delighted. Absolutely delighted with that. I don't know whether we need to worry too much about. Let me just see how these fixtures are situated now. Okay, so we're playing Midtjylland. Then we've got 2 league games and then the final. Do we put out a semi-strong team then for Midtjylland? I mean, we are winning 5-0, so. And when is that? That's on the 5th. Obviously, you can carry on saves, so no need to worry about World Cup 26 if in 2035. Right, yeah. Yeah, it's not something really that, I mean, I felt a bit sorry for the lad who came in the other night and asked me about international football, and I kind of cut him a little bit dead, just saying, I don't believe in international football, and I shouldn't really have done that, because at the end of the day, it's not that I don't believe in it. I just think that, obviously we know how it works in real life, but as a game, Football Manager, it's so annoying and frustrating when you get this, like every season. You play a few games, don't you? August, September, whatever. Then you've got this international break for like 3 weeks. And then they stick the international breaks in at near the end of the season where you've got really, really important, challenging games. And you go away for like 2-3 weeks. And then you come back and you're playing a game every 3 days because of that. And I just find it absolutely bonkers. But the weird thing is, that's only really become a mindset of mine probably in the last, I don't know, maybe couple of years. When I first started playing Football Manager, I didn't have that mindset at all. And I did see people doing international saves. And I did think, should I do that? Am I interested? And to be honest, even then I wasn't interested. I mean, I'm certainly not interested now, but I don't think I ever have been really in doing the international stuff. I don't normally care, but suppose a new feature like a new toy, they've improved it, so training everything, so might be better, right? On Tuesday, the start date is 2 friendlies leading up to the World Cup. You'll be able to choose your own squads. They will have an early June update that has the official squads. Right, okay. I mean, like I say, yeah, it's not really something that that interests me, because I just don't do it really. I mean, obviously, I hope England do well. I mean, I mean, whether I watch their games or not, I don't know. Would seem a bit two-faced to be not interested and then watch the England games. I don't know really. I'm not sure yet. I'll make a decision nearer the time. It's not exactly life-threatening, is it? Right, let's give that a save. Okay, so we've got this second leg of the semi-final of the Europa League now. I think we'll do a bit of mix and match in here for this one, because we do need to win this game, but we are 5-0 up anyway. Although, to be fair, I don't know whether it was on a live stream, but I have a feeling I was winning a leg of a European competition. I think I was winning it. Was either 3 or 4-0. And then we played the second leg and I got beat either 4 or 5-0 and lost the tie. So it can be done. Can definitely be done. Okay, let's put Bastian up front. We'll definitely give Mora a bit of a rest. And we will bring Musiala, and Shishan wants to come in as well, doesn't he? Musiala, and where are we? Oh, Lise's on a fitness, or I don't really want to use him. We'll leave Szoboszlai in. Shishan and Masteras can play in there. And got to be careful of that that left full-back role. Brown is injured. How long's he out for? Sprained knee ligaments. That's him done for the season then, isn't it? Right, let's move Tape in there. Debast. And we'll bring Leone in. I think that's a half-decent team. Brown is going to have to go though. Brown, right. Debast, Tape over there. Leone. Could you have a look in here? This is all messed up, isn't it? Okay, let's give that a save. And into the game. So happy with Maresca. Totally underwhelming. I have to say, Jason, it's a strange appointment. Strange appointment. But then if you look at a manager, the problem is for anybody coming in after Pep Guardiola now, it's going to be very, very difficult, if not impossible. And if you look at, like in world football, what manager would there be? I mean, even Luis Enrique, okay, but like Pep Guardiola is. And then the other side of it as well is that I've thought for a long, long time now that Pep Guardiola has had too much control at City, to the point where he would never get sacked. And I think it is widely known that Pep Guardiola has recommended Maresca to come in after him. So, and I've heard varying reports about Maresca, the type of football he plays. Some have said it's very Pep-like. I hope it's not. It is a strange appointment. I don't know. Hiya, Cameron. Did we see the Buendia goal I did. Well, I probably have actually. Um, Head coach role. He's going to be a global ambassador, isn't he, Pep? He's going to be a global ambassador for the CFG group. So I don't really know what that means. I don't know whether that means he's never going to manage a team again, or I mean, being a global ambassador for City, does that allow him to go manage the likes of Spain or England should Tuchel fail, or would he go manage another? I mean, I don't think he's bonkers enough to go and manage Real Madrid. And there's not many teams really now. I'm guessing he would go back to Barcelona like a shot. So I don't know. It's a difficult one. Didn't look very Pep-like at Chelsea, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, LB did one of his vlogs the other day, and he had Charlie on the Chelsea vlog, and he was asking him, like what the style of play was when he was at Chelsea. So we don't know, do we? We just don't know. One of the weird things is Chelsea seem to want in compensation from City for Maresca. I mean, they've had two managers since Maresca left. So how does that work? I mean, if they feel like they've been left in the lurch, should they not be suing Maresca? Why is City out? I don't get it. Don't get it. I count myself lucky as I'll never see us win another trophy. Yeah, I mean, I was absolutely chuffed to little mint balls for Villa and the fans. Absolutely. And the future king, of course. Chuffed to little mint balls. And I want Palace to win the Conference League as well. Very, very pleased indeed. Very pleased. Needless to say, I want PSG to take the other one now. PSG surely have got enough, even with the reserve team, to beat Arsenal. But then you never know. You never know. I mean, if they start wrestling PSG's players to the ground, then surely the referee... But I mean, they finished top of the Champions League stage, didn't they? So they were obviously doing all that kind of stuff in the Champions League as well and still getting away with it. So I don't really know. Let's hope we can do City now. Yeah, I mean, Sunday's game, Cameron, has become much more than football. And I really don't think the result matters now. And I suppose for Villa fans, coming off the back of that win, it would be great for them to win the last game of the season at the Etihad. But it's, I mean, obviously when the parade was announced, I'm going to the parade with my grandsons and everything. So, but since Pep has made his announcement, that is now become something completely different now. The trophies, the women winning their league, all of that's it's all going to be about Pep now on that on the parade. I think it might even be the biggest one that we've ever had numbers wise. York Palace Winter, yeah, me too. PSG will batter them. I don't know, Cameron. It's difficult, isn't it? Villa should thank the ref on last day of the season last year. Without his Villa coming fifth, who knows, but legit no trophy sometimes won. Yeah, I mean it is true. Yeah. And then if they do, we've got to play them in the UEFA Super Cup final. Revenge on PSG. After last year's Champions League. I was delighted for him again. What a guy. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do like Villa and their fans. Oh my God, he wasn't just offside there; he was in the next village. Who do you suppose? I mean, we do. We ain't had a penalty all season. If you have joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Bayern Munich. And we are just playing the second leg of the Europa League semi-final. Yes, we are in the Europa League after Vincent Kompany made a bit of a Joe Alls of it last season. Only finished 6th, though. It's my job to try and get them up there, and we've won the Bundesliga already. So we're winning 7-0 now on aggregate. So we will be in the Europa League final, and it looks like it will be against Everton as well. Anybody looking tired at the moment? Man, we're only half an hour in. They shouldn't be, really, should they? I'm getting a lot of highlights here. I did whoa, Musiala, nice. Yeah, the PSG save, the video that's gone up today, there was a section in that where it was a highlight. It went one end, chance, then the other end, chance, then the other end, chance, then the other end, chance. I thought I'd made a mistake and put it on extended highlights. It was absolutely bonkers. Been up to much. I've been looking at cars, Cameron. I've been out looking at cars. I'm thinking of getting an electric car because of the precondition and everything. Because I do struggle in winter when there's a lot of moisture inside the car, and I have to get rid of that and any ice on the screen. Because the heart problem that I've got, if I start scraping ice and snow off a screen in winter, it takes my breath away, and it's not nice really. So I'm thinking electric car, it might be better for me. But yeah, I've been looking at electric cars the last few days. Whoa. I think it's an point at Old Trafford last year. Called up for no reason due to ref got goal on. We were doing Champions League, so wouldn't have won the trophy. Much rather win trophies than enter Champions League and be out the last 16. The bastards scored now, my word. Jason says he's a United fan. I see they've given Carrick the job full time. So the other thing I've been doing this week as well is I don't have a private save. The saves that I have in Football Manager are all on YouTube. So PSG, Bayern Munich, even the Spurs rebuild, all on YouTube. And but in the week I wanted just to try a few things out, a few different things. So I started a save, and I was in a game, and believe it or not, in that game we lost it 1-0, and I had 4 disallowed goals, and we hit the post twice, and I think we missed a penalty as well. But 4 disallowed goals in one game. You're not happy about it, right? Okay, not happy about it. Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's a bit like the City situation going forward. You know, it's Is Carrick a Champions League manager? You know, is he going to do well with them in the Champions League? It's, I mean, at least this Maresca, the more I've read about it, he was with us when we won the treble, and he was very, very involved in bringing John Stones into midfield and inverting him. He was very involved in that. So I think he's definitely got some tactical nous about him. You can't tell, can you, really? You just can't tell. Doing nothing to worry about. They'll be winning titles. They have billionaires backing them. Well, I mean, I don't know whether that's a point, Cameron. I think that with all of the financial rules and regulations now, look at Newcastle. That's a good example. So you're saying there, City have got bags of money, will always be there. But Newcastle are a richer club than we are. They can't spend a penny. They're really hamstrung, and it's showing in the Premier League. So I don't know whether at this moment in time, because they've tightened these financial rules up so much, I don't know whether it makes any difference, to be honest. Well, I suppose it does make some difference, but, you know, obviously, like winning trophies gets you money. We win a lot of trophies, so we win money like that. Champions League, that was a lot of money coming in. And finishing second in the Premier League, that'll be more money coming in. So, to give who knows, every coach needs a platform. It's a huge code. The treble team have gone and replaced. No one's ain't up to that level. No, I mean, I think you're definitely right there, Jason. I don't think this team, by any stretch of the imagination, is as good as the De Bruyne team, the David Silva team, the Yaya Toure team. I really think that we're lacking in quality at the moment. But we need to get that ball forward quicker, you know. I think Pep Guardiola, you know, if he had a fault, he was very stubborn and he stuck to that control possession, high line, and we got found out so many times with that, particularly last season. I mean, the injuries to the defence didn't help, but we'll have to see. It's going to be a very interesting summer for City fans. There's no doubt about it. We will have to see. I don't think no one tries to rob our manager. Right, okay, let's... so when is the next game now? So we are through to the... Alright, so we played that before the DFB Pokal final. See what I mean, though, about all the international breaks, you know? And we're now playing a game every 3 days. So we've got the 8th, the 14th, that's not too bad. But then we've got the 18th and the 22nd. So we've got 2 Bundesliga games to play now. 5th and the 8th. I think I will just put a little bit of rest time in there. So it could only be a day though, can't it? £3.62 million. It's not a lot. I think that's about 12 in the Champions League. What's that? Shock at the Hill Dictator Stadium. Shock result. Why? They won 3-1. They were winning They were winning 5-1 from the first leg. Why is that a shock? Szoboszlai's injured 1 to 3 days. Hiya, whistleblower, mate. How are you doing? 2008, 2009, lost in defence of Europe and retained league. But by 2009, won league again and got to another. But players just were not good enough. Only Fergie genius got us there. If you have joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026 and I am managing Bayern Munich. Noah Darvic. Right, okay, let's move on. So we've got 2 Bundesliga games now. Okay, right, let's put Fernandez up front and we'll do the usual, I think. So bring Diamande in and Leone can play there. Let's bring that young kid in as a DM. But we will play Pavlovic. Need to keep him fresh. Diamande, Jacobs, Pavlovic. Okay, and then we just need to make a decision. So Mora can come in there. And we'll play of course, Elise, he needs some game time, doesn't he? He definitely needs some game time. Right, I think that'll do us. We need to start doing a little bit of rotating. Ready for these finals. Palmer's on a fitness. We could do with him. Let's take Diao out. Right, let's... couple of Bundesliga games to play. Right. Okay. I mean, I could just instant result these, but And May as well. My word, that's a fluorescent kit that they're playing. What's that? Mainz 05. Fluorescent. Well, this is this has gone. My word, that kit colour. Gordon Bennett, you need sunglasses on. Dear me. Watching the game tomorrow with Matt Fleury. We'll probably be having one. It's Sunday, isn't it? Are the games all not played on Sunday? I'm sure it's Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, 4 o'clock kickoffs. But I probably will get a Biscoff Matt Fleury. Sunday. Yeah, I probably will get. I probably will get a Biscoff Matt Fleury at some point this weekend. We've been waiting a long time, yeah. Hiya, Craig. How are you doing, mate? Okay, Musiala. Our ref wants to look at this one. That kit is so nasty. I actually like it. It's one of them really weird. Kit is horrible, but actually I really like it. Oh, look at Musiala go here. My word. Look at the crowd. Called it Loftus, not Bischoff. Is it oh, that's a different. Lotus biscuits are a different thing, aren't they? I think they are a different thing. Yeah, it's scrummy. That if you like ice cream, then the Biscoff McFlurry is amazing. Break the thing about predictions, please. Govers 1-4 City Villa. The last game of the season means nothing. Any chance of a prediction? It's so difficult, isn't it? You know, it's the last time Guardiola's going to be managing. So will the players actually put some effort in like they didn't at Bournemouth? Or will it all be the emotion of the day just takes over? I mean, you could say the same for Villa, though. I mean, quite a few of their players probably will still be drunk, so I don't know. I mean, we did them on the last day of the season to win the Premier League, didn't we, a few seasons ago? I'm gonna go a bit out there. I'm gonna say 2-1 to Villa. I think I'm gonna predict 2-1 to Villa. But like I say, it depends what head the City players have got on. 4-1 City, my thoughts. Right, okay then. I'll take the loss on the chin. If Villa lose and Liverpool win, 6 gets Champions League. Yeah, there is all of that to think about as well, isn't there? You know, it might be not an important game for City or Villa, but it is with regard to European positions and stuff. It's a shame, it could have been a really important game. That could have been so important, that game, and they just didn't turn up against Bournemouth. I just find it nice goal. Yeah, I mean the Bournemouth game was just. I mean, you watch their goal. It was a great goal, I have to say, brilliant goal. But Donnarumma didn't even move. He didn't move his feet. He didn't do anything. He just watched it go over his shoulder. There was nobody. I mean, he had time to set himself and look up and then hit it. You know, if Ruben Dias had been there, he'd have crunched into him and maybe given a free kick away. I don't know, but there was just no marking on him. And I just think the whole thing about it being broken that Pep was leaving, I think that just the players were just dumbstruck, and whoever it was who did that knew exactly what they were doing. I know it's a conspiracy theory, and I'm a City fan, so I'm going to say stuff like that, but I honestly feel like it was done with a purpose. That I really do. Right, okay, let's bring 14. We can't afford. Let's put Palmer in there. Let's bring Eichhorn in there. And who else? Masteras can go in there. And we'll just bring De Bast in, I think. That'll do us. Think about. Just make sure that's sorted. Eichhorn wants to go in there. Right, don't start doing that. That was a big problem for me in FM24. Players not moving position. I really thought being next little keeper for City. Actually, you're talking about Donnarumma there. It's a very, very odd. Like I say, it's going to be a very, very interesting summer for Manchester City fans, because we've got a new manager coming in. Apparently, he's already given a list of players that he wants, Cole Palmer being one of them. But the goalkeeping situation is mad, because if we let James Trafford go, potentially we're letting the next England goalkeeper go, and he won't cost a lot of money. So and then letting Donnarumma take the. And I don't know how I feel about that, to be quite honest. Forgot about that on FM24 used to do my head in. It was absolutely mad, Jason. You could try 10 times to move a player and it just wouldn't move. Andre signs on until 2000 Wolves. Fantastic news. Donnarumma, I'm talking about, I was saying I thought he would have been world's best at City. Gives his list without assessing the squad. But then I don't know, Jason. I mean, I know you've already said that when Maresca was there, the core of that team's not there anymore. But I think Maresca's had a lot of time. He's been there. He knows the setup, and he knows some of the players. But he will have been watching from afar, and I'm sure he'll have been thinking, right, in that situation there, I wouldn't have done that. I would have done this. And the player that needs to be brought in to do that, I think he will have done. FM26 haters, feature was the dogs. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, any team going down out of the Premier League, financially, it's a disaster, and it's not nice, is it, really? Right, a 3-1 win there. Okay, let's be delighted. Right. Maybe just stick some. You'll beat West Brom easily. Sounds balmy, but maybe get more out of Haaland. You could not have said a more truer word, Jason. It does my head in. I mean, so I go on Blue Moon, which is the main Manchester City forum, fan forum, and I'm on there 2 or 3 times a day. I go on every day. And we had that little period, we had a period where Haaland wasn't scoring, and the number of pelters he got, some people were even saying we should sell him because it's a waste of space. But surely you get the best out of a player by playing to his strengths. It's like Marmoush. I watched Marmoush playing for Frankfurt before we signed him. So they had Marmoush and Ekatike up front. And they used to put balls in for him to run onto. Marmoush was amazing at it. And then we sign him and ask him to play a completely different game. And now it's like, oh, Marmoush is on his bike. Although there is a rumour that it's now going to be either Marmoush or Savinho, because Maresca said he wants to keep one of them. So I don't know what that's going to be. But you're absolutely spot on, Jason. You're absolutely spot on. You know, we do not play. You know, I mean, we've all seen it, haven't we, Haaland? You put a ball through for him, whether it's a long ball or a ball through from midfield or even the back, and he's got centre halves bouncing off him all over the place, and then he's like, his head's down and he's off running, and the ball's in the bottom corner. When do we ever play a ball like that to him? We just don't, do we? And I think you're spot on. Training complex. It's be relegated to League One. The fact he scored 30 shows how good he is. Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine how many goals he would score if we played to his strengths? But it is what it is. It's going to be a very, very interesting summer. I mean, you know, every football fan looks forward to the summer, don't they, for the transfer window and, you know, your expectations for next season. So we're all looking forward to it, but it's going to be a bit revolutionary for City and City fans. I'm really looking forward to the parade on Monday, though. Can't wait for that, to be quite honest. It's going to be an absolutely amazing atmosphere. It's going to be interesting for United as well in what they do in the transfer market, because their dealings in the transfer market over the years have not been great. So it's going to be very interesting what they do. Very interesting indeed. He scores the. Haaland or Aguero, both in their prime. Who do you take? I'm going to say Haaland. I've got to say Haaland. It's tough. It's tough, that one. But Haaland, if you play him in the right formation and you play the ball to him, he's unstoppable. He's just unstoppable. You know, when he first came and we saw him scoring all those goals, and a lot of the commentators were like, he's a cheat code. He just is. But unfortunately, he doesn't like the possession-based. You know, when he's got three centre-backs marking him in the penalty area and they've got 11 men, I don't know what people expect him to do. You know, he's good, but he's not bloody Superman. Bruno supplying him, but we are on the break and direct. Yeah, spot on. We're shopping a bargain buys again. Edison because he's cheap. Right, okay. Definitely Haaland. Yes, I mean, so you agree with me? And should Hull have been allowed to go up? Borough did get eliminated. Oh, it's so murky, isn't it, Craig? It's so murky. There's so much going on with football at the moment. You could literally write a book and it'd be a bestseller. You know, all of this like physical stuff that's gone on in the Premier League, particularly with Arsenal. You know, no red cards and no penalties, and it's like it was weird because like I was watching the City game against Bournemouth, and I was watching the corners, particularly their corners against us, and there were one or two little bit of shirt tugs and this that, but nothing really. And I thought, you know what? So you watch an Arsenal game. And they block the goalkeeper off. That's allowed, apparently. So they block the goalkeeper off with either one or two players. And then they're wrestling people to the ground. And, of course, the way that the referees get out of that is they say, oh, he was wrestled to the ground before the kick was taken. Okay. I mean, that law, that rule needs changing. Because I said this about Haaland. Was it Spurs we were playing? And Haaland was wrestled to the ground blatantly, and then the corner was taken and we were screaming for a penalty, and it's like, oh no, can't be a penalty, the ball wasn't in play. Okay, so basically at that corner then we've got the most prolific striker sat on his arse in the penalty area and we're down to 10 men. That's okay, is it? I don't know, stats don't lie. Aguero played 275, scored an 84, Alped 112. Yeah, I mean, his stats are bonkers, Jason. His stats are bonkers. But, you know, it's up to this Maresca or whoever. It's up to them to get the best out of him. And the way that we've been playing doesn't get the best out of him. Is this like our Eintracht Frankfurt playing for something here? What position are they? They're third. Right, okay. Eintracht Frankfurt, 64 points. There's only one game to play. They can't be caught then, can they? So they're not playing for anything either, are they then? On this stretch, by the time Haaland plays, he will have 250. Yeah. It's always difficult, you know. I mean, I get asked a lot, you know, like trying to compare Colin Bell to David Silva and stuff like that, because I was fortunate to watch him. But it's such a long time ago that and also it was a different era, different tactics and formations, and even player roles were so vastly different. And if you want to ask the better football, Aguero every day. Haaland outside the box is clumsy, but Haaland is a way better scorer. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether I would say Haaland is clumsy. I think he does hold the ball up quite well, but I think you are right about Aguero. Much better footballer. Much better footballer. Diouf is now injured. Okay, so I've got no left back now. I knew they would do this. I knew the game would do this. So I've no left back now for 2 finals upcoming. Right, so he's gone now. Diouf has gone now for the season. So I'm going to have to come up with something else now. I mean, I don't suppose there's any point in looking in the reserve squad. Have we got a left back in the reserve squad? Doesn't look like it, does it? Doesn't look like it. So most of the good ones are out on loan. Right, we have got a lot of players out on loan. Right, okay. If you have just joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. So Lise's been named as the Footballer of the Year. Right, this is another, yeah, it's Eintracht Frankfurt, isn't it? Yeah. And then we've got the Europa League final against Everton. Okay, right, what do we do here? What footed is Leone? He's fairly strong, but he can't play there, really. De Bast has got a left foot on him. Diamande has got a left foot on him. Okay, we're being thrown 1 or 2 curveballs here. Oh, that's interesting. Hector Fort can play there. Right, we're going to do that. The problem is we've got no backup for right fullback doing that. De Bast back in. And Palmer's on a fitness, not ideal really. Let's bring Chichon back in and we'll put Mastoris there. Lise Musiala is Szoboszlai's back, so he can play there. And Martinelli can go there. And we'll put Dio in there and leave Ferdinand up top, do we? Bastian is still looking quite fit, right? Okay, some more can go in there. Lise in there. Right, so I've done some more rotation there. Let's give that a save. So the big season for this save is going to be next season, Champions League. Are we going to be able to do it in the Champions League? Once again, another weird kit. Eintracht Frankfurt's kit, very weird. Should we just give them a bit of a demand more? I mean, momentum going into this final could be an interesting thing. If anybody in the stream who's not subscribed, if you could subscribe, that'd be great. Would help my channel immensely. Hit the notification bell, give me a like. All helps these magical algorithms that YouTube seems to be very, very reliant on. Depth in the squad would dictate results next season. Yeah. Well, I've already got another DM coming in. That's already done and dusted. The French lad, Bernal, I think he's called. Looks a very good player. So I've got a little bit of strength in depth there. It's going to be a bit of a button clicking exercise. You see, when you think about it, I mean, my philosophy's changed an awful lot on coming into a club and getting rid of all the 30-odd-year-old players and bringing in new young players. My philosophy's changed an awful lot because obviously Football Manager doesn't even think a 36-year-old is that old. So even a Martinelli and Szoboszlai in Football Manager, they're not old. And they're very, very good, experienced players to bring on when you maybe need a goal or some experience, consolidation, whatever. We'll have to see. Start clicking buttons when the season's finished. And we've got two big finals coming up, though. We've got the Europa League final and the German Cup final as well. So two very big finals coming up. Let's get them out of the way, then we can start thinking about it. Well, the bloody bank holiday this weekend, isn't it? The kids are off school again. They only went back last week. Gordon Bennett. They're never in. The parade should be quite good on Monday, though. Because there's lots of things now, like it being a bank holiday. A lot of people will be off work. The whole pep thing. I think it's going to be absolutely heaving. And the weather looks like it's going to be decent. I tell you what I was surprised about. Villa doing the parade. It seemed bonkers to me that. I watched it on the news and there were a lot of partners there who said, like, oh, my partner was in Istanbul and watched the game, but they've not been able to get back in time for the parade. Why did they not do the parade on Monday? Bank holiday. They'd have got absolutely thousands and thousands there. I don't understand why they rushed it and did it the next day. It seemed a bit bonkers to me. Because it's a shame for the people who went to Istanbul to not be able to take part in the parade. Nice goal from Martinelli. Right, let's about 20,000 missed that parade due to being in Istanbul. Right. To my mind, that's madness. That. Right. Okay. Let's bring in. Right. Let's bring in Eichhorn. We'll leave Fernandez on. He can come on for Szoboszlai. Let's see how Jacobs DM. We'll bring Leone in there, and I want to save Mora, Diamande, Elise, Bastian, Pavlovic, and Musiali. I want to save all of them. Right, that'll do. Can we nick a 1-0 here? If you're building for years at one club, going younger makes obvious sense, but for your types of says, it's all about the best players regardless of age. Yeah, I mean, I have learned a lot in FM26, not FM26 per se, but I have learned a lot about you know, keeping hold of. I think I learned a lot in the Chelsea save, because I took Chelsea over and a lot of their players were over 30. And I just got rid of them straight away. I got some decent money in for them and then brought some younger players in. But then two of them went to Manchester United. And I think they both scored against us or had good games against us. And then Rice playing for Arsenal against us. He was running around like he was an 18-year-old in that game. So I think it has changed my outlook an awful lot. Okay, a 1-0 win. Let's say we're delighted. Full training session today, right? Might start at Villa save. Not played since I left Bristol Rovers a couple of months now. Right, okay. Okay, we need to do. Okay, we've got two big finals now. 18th, right? We can get 3 days in there. Let's give some rest time now. So these are two very important games. I'm kind of guessing that even though we've been winning games really easy, even with the second team, I'm kind of guessing that either one of these games is going to go, 54 million coming in. That's Bundesliga. With our Bundesliga coming out, please note any talks regarding future expected will commence after the UEFA Europa League and DFB Pokal finals. Very pleased. Team won the Bundesliga much from the Bayern Munich, participating in 2 cup finals. Wish you and the squad all the luck. Right, so we're down to 184 million in the red in the bank. Oh dear. Bring Z-Mash in. Yeah, I don't think in 2033 Z-Mash is going to be. I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Really. We'll see. We'll see. Right, what we're doing here? We're button clicking, aren't we? Right, how many players are going to injure here before this final? broke down. Okay. 7 to 10 weeks. Right, okay. Are there any clauses we can bring in? There's a few. Richards, that's a player buyback. Everton in the Europa League final in yeah, looking forward to hearing a crack at getting Wolves back up in FM27. Is there any decent money in here? Fabian Louise, there's not a lot there, is there really? That's a player buyback. They're all bloody buybacks, aren't they? Let Everton win, GG, they need it. Now I want to do the treble. Kind of feel like, though, that the game is going to flick that switch here, I think. We'll see. We'll see. If you have just joined the stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Bayern Munich, and we're actually going to play the Europa League final now. Yes, Bayern Munich, in this version of the world, Bayern Munich are in the Europa League because Vincent Kompany made a Joe Walls of it last season, and they came in for me to try and get them back top of the Bundesliga, which I've done, and get them back into the Champions League, which I've done. But it would be very nice if we could win a bit of shiny silverware here. Okay, let's Musiala, Elise, Mora, and Bastian up front. Pavlovic. Shishon's a 3-star player now. Diamande next to Debast. No. Right, Fort is going to have to play out on that left-hand side. Brown. Palmer and Leone are both going to get used at some stage in this game. Right, okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see whether we can win the Europa League. So apart from the left fullback, they've not given me too many injury headaches. Although that one position is quite critical. Poor old Everton. Oh dear. Poor old Everton. Okay, it's the Reds versus the Blues. Right, so I need to be switched on in this game now. Let's hope I don't have to work my socks off to try and get a result out of it. Okay, we've had the first shot, but it is blue shirts coming forward. Passing the ball around here. Is the money good for winning that? I don't think it's that great, Craig, but we have just gone 1-0 down. I don't think it's nowhere near Champions League money. Well, this is an interesting game, isn't it? No highlights at all, apart from Everton scoring. So we're not doing well at all. We've had 3 shots, only 1 on target. Get in. Diamande with the equaliser. Nice, right, come on. Come on. We need to get into the lead now. Nearly lost it down the edge of the penalty area, but whacked it. Okay, 1-1. I'm going to give them another demand more. Come on. Right, 6 shots, 2 on target now. We're getting hold of the game a little bit now. Right, we are disappointed. Right, who's not playing well? Of course, our superstar striker's not playing well. Dylan Bastian on a 6.4. Right, let's give it a little bit more. What we don't want to happen now is for Everton to get a second, and they're not going to do it with that, are they? Chevalier making an absolute meal of that. Right, come on, lads. Right wing, right wing. Somebody needs to make the space. That's it. Tape. Go on, tape down that side. Get the ball in the box now. In the box. Get your head on it. Oh, we've hit the frame of the goal. Musiala. Oh, Musiala nearly won that back then as well. Seven shots, 2 on target. Right, do I need to make some changes here? What do I do? Okay, we've got a corner of our own, Elise. Nope. Just hit that, Mora. Hit it. Come on! Come on! Gilberto Mora. It's 2-1 now. Come on. Bit of tiredness as well. My left full back is tired, which is not good news because I don't have a replacement for him. Right, let me have a look. Okay, Elise is tired. Let's bring Mastros on. Let's just go a little bit more conservative now. That left back role is going to be a problem now. It's going to be a big problem. What do I do there? Leone's right-footed. Palmer is right-footed. Jacobs can't play there. Can Aichon play there? No. I think Leone is going to have to come on. What, with 57 minutes? Let's just do that for now. Right, Masteros in there. Mora, Pavlovic, Shishan, Diamande, Debast. Right, so it's a bit of a holding on to the game now, isn't it? Hold on to the game. Got some more tired bodies on the pitch. Okay, Leone. What foot did he use then? Did he use his left foot? Using left foot? Let's hope that's not a weak link in the team now. Well, that's a nice run. Bastien! Oh, a third there would have killed them off. I think my right fullback's tired as well now. Tate is tired. Okay. Right, Palmer can come on there. And Aichon. It's a big game for Jacobs to come on in. Aichon, I think, for Shishan. He's got a bit more experience, I think, Aichon. Right, let's go with that. Come on, 20 minutes to go. Got sweaty palms here. It's only a computer game. Come on, sort yourself out. It's not a computer game, it's a lifestyle choice. We've already established that. 10 minutes to go. Okay, Pavlovic, short. Can you get a third here, lads? That will do it. Musiala. Ball to Pavlovic in the box. Over it. Yes! Diamande! Back post, 3-1. Come on! Nice goal, that. Nicely worked as well. Pavlovic. Musiala puts his foot on the ball like he knows what he's doing. And then Pavlovic into the box, chips the ball over, back post, Diamande, boom, thanks very much. 3-1. Okay, let's make that last change now. Jacobs can come on now in that defensive midfielder role, I think. Surely this is done now. Surely. Although Everton have got the ball here. Come on, press him, press him. Nice. What a useless ball that was. What the hell was that? Don't kick him. Oh, no. 3-2. can't do that, can I? I've got to skip it. Come on, 5 minutes left, lads. 5 minutes left. One more. Stick it on somebody's head. Nope. Musiala chasing it out. Back in the box. Give it to Musiala. Ooh. Oh, they're carrying on with the highlight here now. Everton have got the ball. Squeaky bum time now. Squeaky bum time. Ranthwaite. You can give it away if you want. Just hoof it and give the ball away. Watch them runners. It's going to go 3-3 this, isn't it? See it coming a mile off. Keeper. Chevalier. Come on. Safe pair of hands. Go on, Chevalier. Just roll it. Left or right, it doesn't matter. He's going to hoof this. No, that was the wrong thing to do. Don't hoof it. You can hoof it if you want. Go on, Musiala. In the back. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, my keepers are just not instructed to do that. But anyway, 5 minutes of time added on. Come on. Come on, shiny silverware. I can feel it. I can feel it. No. Go on, Mora. Go on. Corner flag, mate. Corner flag. Slip that ball here. What? The keeper came up. Oh, the keeper's there. He's there. He's come up for the free kick. Oh, my God. I've never seen that in Football Manager before. I wonder what Mora was doing. And he slides it in the back of the net for a 4-2. Oh my God. When Football Manager does stuff like that, that is brilliant. I love that. Absolutely love it. Keeper comes up and we get along. Oh, that's brilliant. Well done, lads. Well done. We've done the double. Need to beat Stuttgart now. Not that I'm asking, I'm not asking too much here. Oh, I do like the trophy lifts in FM26. Come on. Oh, that's amazing. Love it. Right. That should open up another spot, shouldn't it, in the Champions League, while his manager screams corner flag. I know. Oh my God. I didn't see the keeper come up. I'm like, take it to the corner flag. Oh, what's he doing? He's passing it forward. There's nobody there. Right, okay. I was angry at half time, but that's... Oh my word. This game puts you through it, doesn't it? Right, okay, let's have a look. So we're playing, what are we on now, the 18th. Playing Stuttgart in 4 days' time. I don't think this will be an easy game, you know. Stuttgart have given us a game every time we played them this season. Let's go for 3 days. Right, okay, so we get 11.23 million. Oh, I've done an unlockable. What's the unlockable? Non-domestic competition. You therefore unlock the nationality restrictions lifted unlockable. Nationality restrictions. Okay. Is that Harry Kane? Hiya, Mike. How are you doing? Did we win? I took the dog out when you went 3-1 up. We did. It went 3-2, Craig. But then it's the last goal was just was bonkers. Can I Let me just save it there. Let me see if I can show the goal again. Because their keeper came up for a free kick. And then he was in no man's land. And Mora just came away with the ball and slid it in the back of the net. Let me just see if I can replay that game. Europa League final. Here we go. Load match. How are you doing, Mike? How are you doing? You've just missed us winning the Europa League. But here's the goals. Hopefully, provided it works. Oh, it's not done it. Why is it not done that? Why can't I show that? That's a bit weird, that. Everton. Not much. Goals. How do I do that? I've done load match and it didn't show a replay of it. That's a bit weird. I don't know how to do that. Chelsea in for Pavlovic. Although beating everyone is hardly something to brag about. Yeah, I mean, it is Bayern Munich when all's said and done, but... Okay, let's move on to the last game of the season, and it is the German Cup. Oh, but for beating Everton is something to brag about. I don't know. I mean, they took points off City this season, didn't they? Please note, looking forward to the final. Right, okay, we've got all that already. Mora set for a move to Arsenal. Not if I've got anything to do with it. Bastian wins the Golden Boot. Bastian wins Young Player of the Season. Where did I get him from, Bastian? I brought him in, didn't I? Did I? Did I bring him in? I don't think I did I? Oh, Dylan Bastian came in from FC20. 71 million. I was here in... oh, no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. I wasn't here, was I? 28th of the 7th, 2031. No, I didn't sign him. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Mentioned Pep yet. We're all waiting for you. I hereby commence the Pep discussion. Yeah, I watched his... I mean, we have discussed it a little bit. I mean, when that... I mean, I have to be careful what I say about journalists because I could end up on the front page of the Lancashire Evening Post. I don't... Journalists are... Not all of them, but, you know, when you get all this phone hacking, that young kid, that young girl who was murdered and her phone... journalists are just, you know, and you get one journalist who thinks he's bigger than Manchester City, he's bigger than Pep Guardiola, and he just leaks it all before anybody else has had a chance to say anything. I feel really sorry for Pep Guardiola because he's not been able to do it like he wanted to do. But I watched his 3.5 minute video today. I was nearly in tears. Nearly in tears. It's... I've had my beef with him. I won't, you know, I think a lot of his play recently has been very boring and his build-up play has been very slow. But as I mentioned, I mean, I'm fortunate at my age. I'm fortunate to I've seen Joe Mercer, Malcolm Allison, and the Belley Summerby team. I mean, I was at Wembley in '69, Newcastle in '68. So I'm very lucky to have seen that. But the modern breed of City fans, I've never seen anything like the last 10 years. No, he was already there. Yeah, and you know, I mean, as the one thing that will always stick with me above everything else with Guardiola is, obviously my brother was probably a bigger City fan than I am, and he went to the Gillingham final and I didn't. He was there for that final. But the year that he died, we won the Champions League, and I went down to watch it with him. And to be fair, that day he was recovering from the, you know, like the chemotherapy and the cancer and stuff. And winning the final with him there, and then hugging him in the middle of the living room floor, you know, we both said, I wish Dad was there now. That, you know, Dad would have absolutely loved this. And then, of course, my brother died later that year. So that kind of thing will stick with me forever. Pep Guardiola has just given, he's given all the City fans memories that we'll never forget. But yeah, it's Monday's parade will be a bloody barnstormer. I think it'll be absolutely amazing. Because I think it will, the two trophies and the women winning their league, I think that'll all get overshadowed now. It'll all be about Pep. So I don't blame him though. You know, he puts a lot into the game. He's so like animated on the touchline, and he must be exhausted after 10 years. He's got to be. But he is staying with the club apparently. He's going to be a global ambassador, so I'm not quite sure what that is going to entail. Okay, one game left. How far are we in? We're only 1 hour 50 minutes in. What's going on here? Well, my grandsons are going to be there on Monday, so that'll be nice. And they're getting to an age now, you know, like 11 going on 12, where they're really getting it and they understand it. And it's going to be a great day for them on Monday. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. I mean, they're the next generation now who are going to carry this love of Manchester City forward. Well, hopefully. I mean, they have got season tickets to Preston North End, but only because they can't get tickets to go and see City. It's going to be a very interesting summer though, with Maresca coming in. Literally no idea what he's going to do. Haven't got a clue. I mean, they've said he wants 5 players. I mean, have we got the money to buy 5 players? I just don't know. Around 100k a week just to put his feet up on the table. Yeah, I mean, he'll be on a massive retainer. He'll be on a massive retainer. I do kind of wonder, I mean, obviously, like, you know, I'm a big one for conspiracy theories and stuff, but I do wonder whether they're keeping him in the City group, and then whoever comes in next, whether it's Maresca or whatever, if they don't hit the ground running and do well, then once Pep's had a rest, he can come back in again. I don't know. I mean, I personally, I can't see Pep being happy with a global ambassador for any club, really, even Barcelona. He's going to want to manage it. It's in him, isn't it? I can see him going managing Spain, or there are one or two things going about when the Tuchel fails with England, he'll go and manage England. I don't think he'd be that bonkers, really, because the England job's a bit of a poison chalice, isn't it, really? Right, okay, let's have a look here. So Elise is looking to... Look at the bloody goals. Elise, 24. Mora, 22. Musiala, 20. Bastian, 35. Look at the assists. Elise, 28. Musiala, 31. Yeah, we've got to play Mora over Diawara, haven't we, in this game? Okay, so there's not much I can do there now. We've got 2 players injured. Right, we just go into this game then. This is the team that's won everything for us this season. We just go into this game. Let's see if we can win the German Cup as well to finish off an absolutely immense season. I mean, to be honest, well, it's a bit greedy, isn't it, wanting to win them all? Stuttgart, if they won their cup, then it could, you know, it's like it's a bit of a reward for them, isn't it, for the season? Okay, what can we do here? Be a tough game, this will, against Stuttgart. They're a good team. Mora over the top. Bastian. Nice little ball. Left. Go on, Forte, lad. Have a run at him. Slide it. Shishon fires it. Oh, did that hit the crossbar? That was unlucky, wasn't it? Playing some nice football. We're getting the ball to feet. You need to be wider, Fort, lad. Missed that one as well. If anybody has joined the live stream, I am managing Bayern Munich. This is the last game of the season. And having done the double Europa League, we've won, and the Bundesliga, we've won. This is the last game of the season now. We're playing Stuttgart in the German Cup final. You watch them, they'll get one chance in. It'll be in the back of the net. There we go. Okay. Let's demand more. Let's go positive. No prisoners bind, don't give trophies away. Well, let's see. I mean, we were losing 1-0 against Everton, so... Nice ball. Musiala, Bastian must be... Oh, no. Please don't make it one of them games. Okay, Musiala. Big throw into the box. Headed out. Mora back to Musiala again. No. Fort seen a lot of the ball. That's twice we've hit the crossbar now. And the keeper's made a brilliant save. Poor. Good, Ed. Go on, Shishon. I don't think we're winning this, are we? I've played this game too many times. That was a cert goal, that one. And he missed it. Let's give him another demand though. Let's keep on the backs. It's lovely this time of the year, isn't it? You get to this time of the night, the bloody birds are singing outside and it's nice and warm and pleasant. Another great save from the keeper. Okay. Two minutes of time added on. Make him play it long. No. Go on, Elise. No, that's half time. Right, okay. Losing 1-0 at half time. Angry. Right, let's give it like 10 minutes or so and see whether a kick up the shorts will do it. What, 11, 12 shots now, 5 on target. We're getting nearer, but unfortunately when we get near, we either hit the goalkeeper or hit the frame of the goal. So not ideal. We have got some tiredness as well now creeping in, which is not great. Right, okay. So Elise is looking tired. Let's bring Szoboszlai on. And obviously the left fullback. It's amazing, isn't it, how they injure the two players for one position, so you've got no player for it. But like 56 man, he was really tired in the last game for. Right, okay, let's have a look. What can we do here? Let's bring Leone on there. Let's give it another 10 minutes at that. $14 shots, 15 now, 6 on target. Okay, right, let's go to wingers. So Musiala is right-footed. Szoboszlai is right-footed. GG out. Yeah, exactly. He's rubbish. Oh, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll move Musiala in there. Let's bring Martinelli on. Right, let's just have a look at the two DMs are very tired, obviously, but attacking width. Right, let's go wider. Let's play for set pieces. Passing directness, let's go a bit long with the passing. Always the way if you lose win league by single points, somehow losing the cup. Yeah, I mean, it's not a throwing the toys out of the pram situation, is because we've won the Europa League and the Bundesliga, so I can't really. But weirdly, the two cups we played in, we played the Super Cup right at the beginning of the season. We got beat 1-0 in that as well. So in the domestic cups this season, we've not done well. Right, 3 changes. Let's bring Mastoris in for Pavlovic. Right, let's do that. Still fancy a Bayern goal though. We'll see. It's I have seen games many times like this though, where the goalkeeper has a blinder, you're hitting the frame of the goal. You know, players who normally would score just flirt it wide. Nope. Okay, Musiala. How is the PSG save going? Yeah, it's going all right, Craig. It's going all right. I'm quite liking it. Yeah, I'm quite liking it. What else have we got there? Oh, we've got a bloody gegenpress again. I mean, the only thing I could do is bring... I mean, I could bring Diao on. What can... he can play striker as well. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll bring Diao on and we'll make him a shadow striker. Second striker. Martinelli is left-footed, isn't he? No, he's right-footed. Okay. Let's make him an inside forward then. On goal from the halfway line. Yeah. Player instructions. Forward runs. Make more. And crossing start strategy. Let's go near post and we'll move Bastien over that way a little bit. We've got him cutting in. Shooting. Let's have him shooting more often. And let's go much wider. Right. You can always tell, can't you, when the game's kind of decided that you're probably not going to win this game. You have to work really bloody hard. 17 shots, 7 on target, XG 1.22. And it looks like we're going to lose this final. Okay, hoof it. No, he did. That was a clever hoof, that won it right to the wing. Nicely won. Diao over the top. Bastien's offside there. This keeper's saved it again. They normally go in those, don't they? And right, let's go very attacking then. Not a lot working, is there? Only critique is the XG. Yeah, so we're not playing well, are we? Bastien's on a 6.6, Martinelli 6.5. Szoboszlai 6.5. We're not playing well at all. Let's put Diao up top. Push the foul box in possession. It would not to lose. Yeah. Right, let's make the let's make him the shell forward and have Bastian as a deep lying forward. And I want to push him further forward, centre forward, because I've got him cutting in, so it's a bit weird, but throw the water bottle. I could tell when I always feel like I know this game really, really well now, and I could tell when we were hitting the crossbar and the post and cert goals weren't going in and the keeper's having a blinder. I mean, we've had 19 shots, 9 on target, and we are going to lose this final 1-0, I think. Nicely done by Leone, though. Saying nothing. D out, Shishon. Left. Oh, a nice little touch to Martinelli. Martinelli. We're going to need to beat this keeper, though, and he's having an absolute blinder. And there we go again. Another shot over the top. They never reacted well to throwing the tires out of the pram, no. Okay, 3 minutes of time added on. I think we're done. Szoboszlai, Martinelli. And Martinelli just stands and gives the ball away. I think the writing's on the wall, isn't it, then? Go on, Shishon. No, no. No, we need the ball in the other half, lads. And that's it. Done. 3 minutes of time added on. Okay. Well, we didn't do the triple then, or the treble, I should say. We didn't do the treble. That's a bit of a shame. What have Stuttgart been doing then, results-wise? They got beat by Schalke. Look at this run here that they had. Oh well. £1 billion bottle jobs. I know, it's weird, isn't it? You've got like the player of the year, the young player of the year. You've got the goal scorer of the year. And when you have loads of shots but clear from wrong end stage, gee, what can you do? There's not a lot really. I mean, all you can do is just click a button and see whether it works, but it is what it is. There's not a lot I can do about that. I'm not throwing my toys out of the pram because we've done well this season. We won the Bundesliga, and we won the Europa League as well. So the board are very disappointed. We've failed to achieve one of the club's ambitions there. So very disappointed. Okay. Let's give that a save there. Right, well, it's a button clicking exercise now. Like I say, we have got a DM coming in, and it is a position I felt like we needed to strengthen. So we're nearly 200 million in the red. and we've got that 60 mil available, but we have got we've got this lad coming in who should do very, very well for us. It's only 26, 6'4", can play centre back if I really need it, but he is going to drop in here alongside Pavlovic, I think. And there's not a lot of point in looking at transfers really, because we're very badly overdrawn in the bank, and the money that I've got will get sucked up by the Bernal. Reminds me of for the DCM. Love to shoot from 30 yards and over the bar. Yeah, it's I see Musiala's won Player of the Year. On my end, Scoop's top goal scorer award. How old is he? About 45. All right, no, he's 28. How many goals he scored? What? 31 appearances, 17 goals, 76, 7.0. So have I read that wrong? What? The Bundesliga top goal scorer award. Ah, right, okay. By one, yeah. Bundesliga, Bastian scored 16. Okay. It's just FM's way of keeping the player invested in a save. If you miss out on one trophy, it's more likely you'll play one more year to get it. Yeah, I mean, it's it just, I'm not, when I get annoyed and I throw my toys out the pram, it's just, I can see in a game more or less. It's very, very rare when I watched a game, in a game that I really wanted to win and I should have won, and you can see right from the kickoff, you know, you're passing the ball about well, everything's going marvellous until you actually get that final third, and then the ball goes spinning over the top, hits the goalkeeper, hits the frame. Like I say, I was doing I started a test save just to try one or two little things out, and I got so far into it, and there was one particular game where we had, I think we got beat 1-0. We had 4 goals disallowed. We hit the frame of the goal twice and had a penalty saved. And I'm like, really? I mean, but, you know, it is what it is. It's there's not a lot you can do, is there? You just have to click the button and hope for the best. Right, so like I say, it's a bit difficult now because I don't really have the money to start bringing. I've got one player coming in, and I think that might be it unless players go out. FIFA World Cup is drawn. It's a problem with the game though, isn't it? Because, you know, you kind of youth recruitment, right? Okay, you're kind of in a. I'm in a position now where I've done the Bundesliga. Okay, we need to win the DFB Pokal, I suppose. The Super Cup would be nice, but I need to win the Champions League now. And you could have the greatest Champions League campaign ever, and then get in the final, and then they do that to you. You know, where you're actually, if you played all night, you wouldn't score a goal, and the game is just decided, sorry, you ain't winning this one. So it's like, oh, right, so I've got to play a whole new season now to see if I can win the Champions League again. I mean, until recently, my endeavours in Europe have not been great. But I did win the Champions League with, was it Spurs? And I've just won the Europa with Bayern. So that's... what's this now? So with 33 million now in debt in the bank. Unless Barcelona's available. I mean, I can't jump ship again. I mean, that would just be bonkers, wouldn't it? Esposito scored a lot of goals as well. It's only a C plus though. You know of at least one more Europa League win than I do. Right. Oh, I was going to look at the squad, wasn't I? Let's have a look at the squad and see who is wanted and whether, even if they're wanted, I would want to sell them. If you have joined the live stream, I've not done that for ages ever. I've got 200 clicks on my screen. If you have joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I am managing Bayern Munich, and the season is just finished. And we won the Bundesliga and won the Europa League. Yep, we're in the Europa League. Vincent Kompany was manager and didn't do a particularly good job. So I got offered the job and I've done okay with them. But then why wouldn't you with a squad that looks like this? Right, let's go through the squad. So Leone is wanted. 49 mil. He's not a first teamer. United and Spurs want him. Parma's worried about the situation. Masteros is wanted. 57 million. Chelsea and Barcelona after him. And I am actually defensive midfielder wise, oversubscribed by one now anyway. Nathaniel Brown, 57 mil. Chelsea and United want him. Pavlovic, I think Chelsea want him, don't they? Oh, Arsenal. 82 mil. Eichhorn, only 10 mil. Musiala is wanted. 103 million. Real Madrid want Musiala. And Diao is wanted by United and Barcelona. But only 34 mil for him, which is a little bit weird. Okay, let's move into the new season. 2 hours and 18 minutes. What time is it? 10 to 10. The Palermo side of 202, where are they now? Where are Palermo? The 14th in Serie A. Let's have a look at my old teams then. Fiorentina finished 3rd. And Palermo finished 14th. Not a bad finish that, is it, really? Not too many points behind Inter Milan. How did Schalke do? Where did they finish up? Oh my word, we're in the Club World Cup. When's that played? 14th of June. 2 weeks we're in the Club World Cup. Oh, right, okay. Socrates, if in winning the game we get a draw, we'll be fine. Big Jack Charlton, good evening. Hi, mate, are you alright? Okay, we are in the Club World Cup. There are more games to play. 14th of June. What was I going to look at then? I was going to look at Bundesliga. So where did Schalke finish? Schalke finished 10th. So Stuttgart did finish in second place. Have I got any players actually out of contract at the end of the season? Forgot to look at that. That will bring in a bit of money. Well, weirdly now, we're only 36 million in debt now. So there must have been some... What's the income there been? Income. Last month. 10 million for merchandising. 71 million in prize money. 182 million in sponsorship. What was I going to look at then? Oh, the transfer window is open. Does that mean then that that new player comes in now? It must do, mustn't it? Barcelona have made an offer. 31 million. No. Side to catch up on this episode tomorrow at the Caravan while on PS5. It's been a good one. It's been a good one, Salad. Penders. Month financial update. Right, okay. So has that... Jones on the 1st to the 7th. That's a bit... why can't we have him now? If there's a transfer window open now, why can't we have him now? My clients to replace on for best roles fullback Roberto Fuentes. Can't click on. He's not clickable. Roberto Fuentes. Not clickable. Why is he not clickable? Scout report. Roberto Fuentes. He's a right back. 22. I apologise, John. Learn when you're on. German. One until July the 1st, I think. It's because of the Club World Cup. They open it up, don't they? Remember when City were in it? They opened the transfer window for like a week or two. Because it does close again. Am I going to try and bring in a left back as yours are currently injured? Bloody good shout that, Craig. Bloody good shout. Contracts expire on the 3rd of June. Doesn't window slightly different nation by nation. Rating 23 new signings are not allowed. But that is a very, very good shout, that. So how long are these injuries for? Are they still injured? Doof is injured. A lower, all right, okay, he's not going to be back anytime soon. I think Brownie's all right now. Hiya, Joey, mate. Did I do the treble? I didn't. No, unfortunately, no. But we won the Bundesliga and won the Europa League, but we didn't win the German Cup, unfortunately. The best thing to do is click on Bundesliga rules, and then you can see the transfer and registration windows there. Yeah, Socrates, it's a special transfer window this for the Club World Cup. So, I mean, what do I do about that? Do I maybe bring... I mean, there's not going to be that many games. How are you doing, mate? What, CD Waterblix? How are you doing, mate? If you have just joined the live stream, we're in a little bit of a lull here. We're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm managing Bayern Munich. The season has finished and we did the double. But having said that, we are in the Club World Cup, which starts in 2 weeks. So cold water, right? Cold water. Fine. It's easy for me to remember that. Call me water. I'm doing a save in Estonia with my home team. I sport Tartu Welko in Estonia. Nice. Bring another left back in as a stopgap, then you're paying a wage. And play with it. That may have concern. Gotta love some H2O, definitely. Yeah. I'll be taking plenty of H2O to the parade on Monday. Yeah, it is. It is a problem, this, I have to say. And I don't really want a knee-jerk, if I'm honest. So I think we might just go into this Club World Cup with what we've got. You're in 2055. Gordon Bennett, you've played a bit of that then, haven't you, Walter? I thought I'd played a lot. I'm only in 2033. If there is anybody in the live stream and you've not subscribed to my channel, if it's not compulsory, but it is free. A lot of people think you have to pay. No, you don't. You just click the button. But it does help the channel no end. Hit the notification bell, because I do have a standalone save that goes up managing PSG. And give me a like as well. Why not? Go to bed and sleep on it. Could potentially do a loan for left. That's what I was looking at, Joey. League is getting better slowly. Well, it's not slowly, is it really, Walter, if you're in 2055? I mean, this team's got to be good enough, hasn't it, to go into this. Slowly, because no one wants to loan my youngsters. Right, okay. Eintracht Frankfurt. 21-year-old Brazilian. Very strong left-footed. 11 mil. He could be a left back, couldn't he? Training to be a left back. I don't think I'm going to sign anybody for the Club World Cup. I don't think so. Boca Juniors. But I'm trying to keep them to my team. Most of my young players are all out on loan. There's some half-decent ones as well, you know. Some of the players out on loan. We've got that young centre-back that we brought in from Fiorentina. Was it Fiorentina or Schalke? The young kid, Bock. He's out on loan. He looks very, very good. 5 crossing isn't great for a starting left-back. Yeah, but my left-backs are not really there to get the ball in the box. They are playing as full-backs. They're not playing as wing-backs. Right, so there's offers in here for Diao. 3 offers. I mean, I don't think we're taking any of them, to be quite honest. Leone is right. Okay. 26-year-old elite centre back. I think we're knocking that back as well. Anyone in the reserves? I did look, Soccer's here. I did look, and most of my second team are out on loan. Make a loan approach. What? Till the end of the season? Which end of which season? No, I'm not loaning players out. If anybody's going, they're going to go out being sold. How are we looking money-wise now? 23 million in the red. Still 60 million. We've got 1.2 million wage budget available, though. I think it is going to take a dose of looking at this, I think. Yeah, so do from Brown, left back. It's a problem when the game does that. Injures 2 players at the same time. Oh, I know what I was going to look at. Are there any players out of contracts? 2034, yeah, at the end of the season. Musiala's out of contracts at the end of the season. Martinelli's out of contract. Yeah, you're right, Socrates. You're right, absolutely. It's my tiny transfer window where people are able to sign Ryan Aitnori for peanuts. I'm not bitter. Yeah, and he can't even hold down a regular first team spot now, can he? I kind of feel your pain there a little bit. There's a lot of players here. Elise's out of contract. We need to be giving new contracts here. Szoboszlai. That young DM actually probably isn't that great, is he? Mastoras. Diao. Yeah, I need to be looking at this, don't I? 46 mil for Mastoris. He's worth 57 according to the game. 27-year-old Dutch. The thing is, DM-wise, we've got Baleba coming in. So I can afford to let a DM go. And he is only a 3-star. See, next season it's going to be Pavlovic and Baleba DMs with Shishon, because Shishon is still quite young, isn't he? Where are we? Yeah, he's only 21. But he's a 3-star with 5-star potential, so he will get game time. I mean, he's started every game this season, but I kind of feel next season, Champions League, we are going to need something a bit better. But then I did, well, I've got Mastoris and Eichhorn. And Mastoris is out of contract at the end of the season. Um, 58,000 rising, good deal for 3-star player. Yeah, it is. It is going to take a little bit of a thought process, this though, because once we get into January, these players, then so Musial's 30. Martinelli's 31. I mean, I wouldn't say no to letting Martinelli go. Diouf. See, El Hadj Diouf is only a 3-star left back. The young Polish lads are mental, and yeah, well, I mean, he's a good player. I'm not even mentioning the whole debacle behind the Matheus Nunes transfer. Yeah, but look how good he's turned out. I'm going to make sure I loan every youngster I go out to top division clubs in my league. Hopefully they play them too, yeah. Fun fact, Mastoris means handyman, tinkerer in Greek. Does it really? See, Martinelli is 31. He'll be 32 in June of next year. No, hold on a minute. 18. He'll be 32 in June of this year. I mean, this is bonkers. I don't know where they've got 106 million from, because I'm betting if I put him on the market, even if we get any offers, they're probably going to be 25, 30 million. So that's madness. His wages are a problem as well. But do I want to give him another contract? I mean, to be honest, at 31, 32, he's probably going to want less than that, I would think. I mean, is he a good one to have around, or do I get rid, or do I give him another contract? 15p in a bag of quavers. Oh, bloody hell. Shishon can play left back. Can he mark and tackle? He bloody can. Shishon, left footed. He could have played left back for me. What do we do with Mastoris? What do we do? You can pretty much guarantee as soon as I say, yeah, we'll sell him, then Pavlovic or Shishon will get injured. What's his dynamics in dynamics in the squad. What she's on. Don't think it'll be great, to be honest, because he's only 21. He's gaining buy-in. He's enthusiastic. Hierarchy. He's a highly influential player. I'm going to say no to that at the moment. I don't want to jump into decisions. Right, it's the deadline day today anyway. Loneless Roberto Fuentes. Is he the one I looked at before? I think he is, isn't he? 2.5 star. He's got a star Bundesliga player. Inside fullback. On the right hand side, but he's 6 foot. Oh my God. We're never going to get to this game, are we? Right, I'm rejecting all these offers. Need to get this Club World Cup out of the way. I'm rejecting them all for now. Need to get this Club World Cup out of the way because this is confusing. It's muddying the waters, this. If there is anybody who has just joined the stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm managing Bayern Munich, and we're just about to go into the Club World Cup, but the game is chucking a load of transfers at me here. If there is anybody in the stream who's not subscribed, doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Just click the subscribe button and it helps the channel no end. Not an awful lot to see at the moment though, because it's got a little bit tense. I didn't realise we were in the Club World Cup. I thought the season was done, and we're now getting. I'm button clicking here on the 7th because it's the last day of that little transfer window that they open up just before the Club World Cup is played. So I'm button clicking now, and I can't get off the 7th of January. Right, I kind of feel like we may be going to have to end the stream here because I thought we might get these 2 games in, but I can't get off the 7th of June now because it's transfer deadline day. I'm just batting away transfers now, which I don't know, can't really concentrate. Maybe some of them I should be saying yes. Real Madrid are in for Szoboszlai now, 33.5 million. What's his? 38 million. Is that locked in? It's locked in. And Real Madrid want him. So if Real Madrid want him, then that's probably a bad deal for me. Still stuck on the 6th of June. The 7th of June, sorry. Right, what time is it now? Let's see. 20 past 10. Yeah, I think it's probably getting to time now. What is it now? It's 11:15 in game. So measurement enough for 44.5 million for Matteo Palmer. Right, we have got past the 7th now. Right, the window is closed now. When did they actually come back for this? Okay, thanks for coming in, Craig. Thanks for coming in. Are they back yet? They should be back now. Oh, they are back. Okay, so Pavlovic is out of condition. Elise is out of condition. Musiala is out of condition. I mean, this is a good test. There's no doubt about it. There will be some good teams in here. That's a shame that if they'd not chucked that transfer window in, then I probably would have got through this Club World Cup. Right, so Mora is away on international duty. That's handy, isn't it? That's really handy. Right, so as far as that left fullback, Davey's still out. But Brown is back. Debas, Diamande, and let's put Fort in his right place. Pavlovic and Shishan. Don't have to throw a spanner in the works, this Club World Cup. You think you've got, right, at the start of the summer now, transfer window, I can really get myself immersed in the transfer window. I can deal with all of those transfers and work out whether I want to sell players, give them a new contract, bring new players in. And then you get the Club World Cup. It's a real pain in the arse, this. Okay, let's see whether we can... Arsenal are in it. I don't know how many rounds there are in this. So we've got a bit of a dilemma now, really, because... coming back on Monday, I don't really want to do a transfer window live, because the last time I did that, it wasn't great, really. I would have liked to have gone away now and done all my thinking off camera. And the problem now is I can't do that because I've got these games to play. Nah. See, that normally goes in, that shot. There should be a bit of money attached to this, though. I mean, it's worth trying to get to the latter stages, because there should be quite a bit of money. Was it when City played in it? Did they say if you got to the final, it was worth about 100 million or something? Although we are losing 1-0 here, so at this rate, we ain't getting to any final, are we? Okay, half time. There's quite a few more players, though, out of condition now. This is the problem, you see. They go away for like 2 weeks and sit on a beach. Although Boca Juniors will have done the same thing, I'm assuming. Bastian, our superstar goal scorer, on a 6.4 again in a big game. Oh, that was a cert goal, that one as well. And that's hit the keeper and gone out. Let's bring Fernandez on. Let's go 2 strikers up top. Let's make Musiala the playmaker. Elise can be attacking mid. Masteras can come on there. Brown. Oh, of course, Shishan could have played that. I found that out, haven't I? Let's bring Leone in there. Bastian's on a 6.3. If we lose this one, that'll be 2 losses on the bounce. And I think we are going to lose it, aren't we? We're not doing well at all here. Switch has definitely been flicked here. I don't know what is going on. Let's bring Martinelli on. Szoboszlai, let's put them on the wings. And attacking width, let's go wider. No. These last 2 games, I've lost my touch a little bit. Things are not going as well as they could be. Maybe I do need to change it a little bit. Maybe that's the answer. Bastian's missed an absolute sitter again. No, we ain't winning this one either. Maybe I do need to change it then. Maybe I do something a little bit different. I mean, it worked in the PSG save because we were having a bit of a dodgy run, so I changed that to change from wing play to gegenpress, And then we started playing well. 18 shots, 10 on target, and we're losing to Boca Juniors. Okay. Right, so we're in a league with Paris Saint-Germain. Uh, 18. Ah, press the wrong button. Come on, give me control back again. Come on, give me control back again. Come on, give me control back again. Why did I press continue then? I've got stuff to do here. Give me control back. Gordon Bennett. No. Right, okay. Musiala is... Right. Oh, no. Don't do that again. That was stupid. Right, so let's do wingers. Although Elise is not good on that side, apparently. It's a problem, this, now. It's too late at night to be doing this. Yeah, he can't really play out there, can he? He's more of an attacking mid. What's Diao? Oh, Diao is left-sided. Right, okay, let's switch those two around. Bastian up front. Shishan and Pavlovic. So make Pavlovic the playmaker. He can be the DM. Brown for Diamande de Bast. To be ball players. Ball playing centre back. Right, okay, let's just have a look at this now. So Elise wants to go in the middle and Diao Musiala like that. Right, okay. Moore is still away on international, Doof injured, right, okay. Right, let's give that a save. We're playing PSG, so this is probably not going to be a very good indicator anyway, because PSG are a good side. Right, and we could be out of this here. Oh no, we're not playing PSG. We're playing Raja Casablanca. Right, okay then. Oh, Barcelona there. Yamal scored absolute ton of goals in a 9-0 win. Yeah, this is not ideal. This, when I looked at the fixtures, I thought this Club World Cup has really thrown me. It's not ideal. It's not working it because like it has to be chunks, doesn't it? So a live stream is a chunk, and then I need to go off camera and possibly do my transfers, and this is not working out well at all at this time of the night. So right, okay, so we've done that, haven't we? Right, let's I mean, I don't know whether this is going to be the greatest challenge, to be honest, but I think we do need to change it. Right, let's go. The chances are now, if we get through this, I might have to call it a night anyway, and then I'm going to have to come back on Monday. Oh no, I won't be on Monday, will I? Because we've got the parade. No, it's probably going to be Tuesday, maybe. Oh, you're the most Soviet-looking man I have ever seen. You must surely be from Tajikistan and from nearby. I'm the most what? Soviet-looking man? Really? No, I live in Preston in England, mate. Oh my God. I've never been told that I look Soviet. Gordon Bennett. If there is anybody in the stream, I mean, we are coming to the end of the stream now. I've been on over 3 hours tonight. But if you're not subscribed, if you could subscribe, it helps the channel. It's free. It doesn't cost you any money. And you just basically click the button and away you go. Hit the notification bell. Lots of videos on my channel go up, so you'll get notified when a video goes up. And give the video a like as well while you're here. Why not? I'm the most Soviet-looking man I have ever seen. Oh, God. I couldn't be further away from a Soviet man if I tried. Penalty. The referee blows for a penalty. In the back of the net. Hiya, Niall, mate. You found your way into my algorithm. It's the brown paper envelopes, mate, that help. I give the YouTube brown paper envelopes, and it always helps that. Am I a Bayern fan? I'm not. No, I'm a Manchester City fan, Aaron. But I've got here via Palermo, Fiorentina, Schalke 04, and then at the end of last season, Vincent Kompany could only manage a 6th place finish and Europa League. So they sacked him and they approached me, so I became their manager. So it's my first season this managing Bayern. We've done the double. We won the Bundesliga. We won the Europa League. Failed at the DFB Pokal. But no, I'm a Manchester City fan. But I'm glad that my channel is finding its way into algorithms, because that means that YouTube are actually recommending me out, which is quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Okay, well, we're 2-0 up in this one now, having got beat by Boca Juniors. That's a nice ball forward. Elise scored as well. 3-0. So, I mean, do I go back to wing play then for next season now? Given the fact that I think I have had the message from the game that I need to change. So do I go back to wing play? I'm a Grimsby fan. I remember when Grimsby played Man City in the All-Saint Division until the money came along. Yes, I know, Aaron. A bit of money does help, doesn't it? How have Grimsby done this season then? What year are you into in the save? Says Niall. I'm in 2033, I think. Yeah, the season that's coming up now is the 33-34 season. But there's a lot of decisions to be made, because I've got quite a lot of the, like Elise, Musiala, they're out of contracts at the end of the season. So it's, do I give them new contracts, move them on? I mean, I've got Martinelli as well, who's worth 108 million. So, and he's 32 coming up, I think. But I don't think I'll get 108 million for him. That's the problem. It's nice to see some new faces though in the chat. Very nice to see some new faces. New faces always welcome around here. Elise, over the top, Bastion's going to score with. Oh, he's not. Has it hit the post? Lost in the playoff semis against Salford, but at least we beat Manchester United in the. Of course you did. Of course you did. Oh my God, Grimsby did us all a favour. That was funny. That was very, very funny. What a shame though. You lost to Salford. That's a shame, that. Maybe plenty to look forward to for next season, though, with Grimsby. Keeper started having a blinder. And can we get this game finished, please? We're winning 4-0 now, aren't we? I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to instant result that one. Because I have got 8-0. Oh, my God. I have got... I've got a transfer window to do here. And Musiala's picked up a bloody injury now. 1.48 million for that. Once 3 days. Okay, okay. Right, what happens now then? Do we go into another game? 18th. Onana was Grimsby's best player that night. Oh, really? Oh my God. I'm going to give them a couple of days off anyway. 2 days off. Didn't get a lot for that, did we, really? That was kind of akin to a Champions League game. I thought there was more money in it than that in this Club World Cup. Is the Club World Cup still a mess like it was in previous games? It's not been up to now. It's just a bit of a hindrance, really, because I expected to finish the end of the season and then go into the transfer window, which I absolutely love. I love transfer windows. But of course, every button click now is taking 5 minutes, so I just can't get through it. See, we're doing season expectations now. I mean, Champions League reached the semi-finals minimum. I mean, let's give it a save. I don't know how many more games I've got to play in this Club World Cup now, because it's in a way it's pointless finishing the save now, because if I go off camera, I'm not going to be able to do any transfers. I'm going to have to finish the Club World Cup off camera and then do the transfers. And I don't really know whether that's acceptable. Oh, right, we've got Paris Saint-Germain. So we play each team once then, do we? Right, okay. So, I mean, this will be a good test, Paris Saint-Germain. Why was that game... Why was that not scheduled then? So there's loads and loads and loads of stuff going on here now. If this was the beginning of the stream, then it would be fine, but it's not. And see, I've got offers here. I don't want to sell anybody yet. Look, offers. I mean, go away. 21.5 for Bundesliga. I feel like I'm skipping over things here now, trying to move things on, and that's not going to win me the Champions League. I kind of feel like right, we've got Paris Saint-Germain, 22nd of June, which is tomorrow. Then we play Real Madrid on the 10th of August in the UEFA Super Cup, and Stuttgart in the Beckenbauer Super Cup. Shall we see what happens after we played this game? The problem is now the time is really bobbing on, and I don't really do well when it goes past my bedtime. What is your thoughts on the Southampton Spygates? A bit of a mess, isn't it, really, Aaron? Bit of a mess. I mean, if I'm really honest, it seems a bit harsh. It seems a bit harsh. I mean, when you bear in mind a few seasons ago, 2 of City scouts left and joined Liverpool, and then they were found to have used the passwords to get into City's scouting network, and it was all documented. So basically that was fraud, and we settled out of court for $1 million. So I mean, is that worse than what Southampton did? If you beat PSG, you will qualify for the next round. I know, Stevie, I know none of this is ideal at this time of the night. The big dilemma I've got now is I've got a big transfer window to do now, and this is really in the way. Really, I could have done with finishing the stream and then gone away and done the transfer window. Now I've got to come back on Monday night. I've got a decision. Do I do these games now and then go off and do the transfer market, or do I wait till Monday, do the PSG game and whatever comes afterwards, and then do the transfer window on camera? I've done that before and I didn't really enjoy it, if I'm honest. I mean, let's play this game. I don't think we'll beat PSG. Let's have a look. Martial's on a fitness. Yeah, I really don't know what to do about this. I mean, let's just give it a save and go into the match. I mean, we've won one and lost one. If we lose this, I'm guessing we're out, I would think. I mean, it would be another bit of shiny silverware, and I'm guessing there should be some money in. Although I don't know whether it's realistic, because like I say, in the real one, then as a Southampton fan, I'm on bridge watch. Oh my God, yeah, of course. Southampton's bridge like getting a death sentence stealing a can of pop from Tesco's. I mean, I must admit, I kind of feel it's a bit harsh. In fact, it's a lot harsh. Because the amount of money that's cost Southampton now is immense. I suppose they're trying to send a message, aren't they? Bloody hell, have they got... What's going on here? Have they got all of Arsenal's team here? What's going on? I don't mind the punishment as long as other clubs get the same for similar breaches. Yeah, but they're not consistent, are they, Joey? They're not consistent with anything that they do. If Hull lose tomorrow, it's going to be carnage. Yep. Yep. So that Boca Juniors are winning 2-1 against that team that we beat 8-0. It's a good test for this team, this, though, because we'll be playing PSG in the Champions League next season. So, good save from Chevalier. Oh, Diaw's injured as well. Kind of feel like they're doing me a little bit here now. Diaw's injured. Loses the ball really easily there. Right, okay, so we're going to have to bring... what foot is Szoboszlai? He's right footed, isn't he? Let's bring Martinelli on. Although, to be fair, Musiala's tired as well. Okay, let's bring Szoboszlai on then. I mean, that's not ideal, is it? Half time. It's probably why we're losing, to be fair. Both wingers really tired. Yeah, it's really thrown my plans for tonight into massive confusion. This, I expected to just play the final games of the season out, see where we were, and then maybe just do a little bit of the transfer market or click a few buttons, and then. But the Club World Cup now, it's. I'm playing this at the wrong time of the night as well now. I don't really have a lot of patience at this time of the night. This is not going well either, is it, against PSG? Right, okie dokie, what can we do here? Mastoris can come on. And Jacobs, I think. PSG have had one shot on target and scored from it. Wouldn't you think, with the players I've got in this team, Bastion up front, Musiala, Elise, with 5 shots at least one of them would have gone in. I've got like world-class players in this team, and it's a bit weird. Heads? No. Wide of the post. No. Bastion's looking tired. Let's bring Fernandez on. Last shot, throw of the dice. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't planning for it anyway, so if we earn a few quid out of it, then it is what it is. I mean, I think we have earned a little bit of money out of it already. Ooh, look at that for... Oh, dear, dear me. I mean, can I have one of them, please? That's... 8 minutes left. What are you going to do with this, Chevalier? Okay. Yeah, no highlight. Okay. Well, a narrow 1-0 loss against PSG is maybe not a bad thing going into the Champions League for next season. Will there be some kind of playoff now, or is that it? Are we just out of it? So Paris Saint-Germain won all of their games. So is that it now? Are we out of that now? Yeah, knocked out of the FIFA World Club Cup. Right, okay. The board are very pleased. So, did we earn any money out of it? Yeah, you see, I need to go through these and get it all logical, because right, well, we are out of that. I was just looking to see whether we were going to get any money. Okay, if you have joined the live stream, we are finishing the live stream now. If you've not subscribed, it would be great if you could do. It's free to subscribe. You just click the button. Hit the notification bell as well, because that will notify you when I put videos up. and give the video a like. That would be fantastic. I'm just clicking continue to see whether we get a notification whether we earned much money there out of that. Doesn't seem as though. So we're still 33 million in the red in the bank, but it's a lot better than it was when we started the stream. And we have this new DM coming in as well. So that's not changed very much. So this here, this wage budget, I can't really. 6.6. So we can get it up to 87. Right, okay. Right, I think I'm going to call it there, and I'll go away. I'll do the transfer window. I'll sit down with all of these offers and work out whether it's a good thing, a bad thing, weigh it up with the contracts finishing. There's about at least half a dozen players whose contracts finish at the end of this season now. Well, 2034. So is the money coming in a good deal? Do we give them new contracts? I need to make those decisions. But at least I can go away and do that now. I think we will get some money for that Club World Cup. But unfortunately, we did lose 2 games. We got 1.8 million for the 1 game that we won. But we are going to need to do better against teams like PSG if we're going to win the Champions League. Right, okay. I'm going to call it there, and I will. I'll see you again. So it won't be Monday now because of the Manchester City parade. So I'll be at that. So probably Tuesday next week. All my grandsons will be training on Tuesday. Might even be Wednesday, I don't know. I'll put a post up when I'm going to be back. It certainly won't be Monday though. So at least it gives me some time to go through the transfer window. Okay, thanks to everybody who came in. Thanks to everybody who contributed and commented. Thanks to everybody who subscribed to the channel, because it's really important that I try and get these numbers up. I want to try and hit 2,000 by the time FM27 comes out. So I think it's doable, but I just do need to keep adding them. Okay, thanks very much. Ferencváros, next save. I don't know. I mean, there will be one, because the Bayern Munich save, I'm going to do my best to win the Champions League. Whether I'll be able to win it with them, I don't know. Okay, thank you, Stevie. Thanks for coming in, mate, and thanks for all your help and contributions. It's gratefully, well, it's very welcome. Let's put it that way. Okay, gonna call it there, and like I say, I'll put a post up. It won't be Monday, but it'll be one night next week at 7:30, and we'll do it all again with Bayern Munich in my second season. Thanks very much.